The national numbers on heroin addiction parallel the alarming spike in deaths in Cuyahoga County. According to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, the number of people abusing or dependent on heroin nearly doubled from 214,000 in 2007 to 426,000 in 2011. A large share of emerging heroin users are 18 to 25 years old, many white and middle class. The National Institute of Drug Abuse reports in 2011, 4.2 million Americans aged 12 or older had used heroin at least once in their lives. It's estimated 23% of individuals who use heroin become dependent on it, and about 95% of addictions start with substance abuse during the teenage years.
Well, heroin has not only claimed victims in Cuyahoga County, Lorain County Alcohol and Drug Abuse Services has also seen a spike in heroin overdoses. Dave Arnold has a story of a mother's loss and her effort to stop it from ever happening again. All new at 6.
A loss of life to drugs or alcohol is attacked at the entire family level here in Lorain County. Hitting home to those living with heroin addiction happens almost daily at Licata.
Primarily from the opiate or heroin addictions from their children or their spouse.
The dangers of heroin is nothing new to the staff and board members here in Lorain, but it's met head on with that very first phone call.
They are frightened, they don't know what to do, and don't know what the first steps to take. And we introduced them to Carevention, a form of intervention that was rewritten about 12 years ago, that helps a family learn to confront, establish appropriate boundaries, and motivate their loved one to get into care.
Licata's help also reaches out to area suburbs. And the need to help people suffering from heroin and prescription drug abuse has prompted Avon Lake here to open up a wellness center. It's set to open its doors October 1st.
They started introducing him into opiates.
For Carrie Johnson, a dedicated mother with over 11 tearful years trying to find help for her son Ryan, it just wasn't enough.
He would always rationalize what he would do. I might do pills, but I would never do heroin. And then eventually we found out he was not only using heroin, he was eventually shooting heroin.
Sadly today, Carrie showed up with her son's autopsy report. Ryan was just 24.
Once the heroin got a hold of him, that was it. And then on July 2nd of this year, he passed away in his bed from a drug overdose.
On your side, Lorain County, Dave Arnold, News Channel 5.
There were 1,765 drug overdoses in Ohio alone in 2011, the highest amount of drug-related deaths ever recorded in our state. You go to newsnet5.com for links if you're looking for help for you or a loved one.